must be access to China to be able to get the data necessary to understand.
美方有关表态是赤裸裸的讹诈和威胁。
And if it turns out China refuses to live up to its international obligations, we will have consider our responses at that point, and we will do so in concert with our peers.
如果美国真的在乎真相，那就赶紧回答3个问题。
As the country with the most developed medical resources and technology in the world, as of June 21st, 2021, according to data from Hopkins University, there are currently more than 34.4 million confirmed cases of new coronary pneumonia in the United States. The cumulative death toll exceeds 610,000. What the U.S. needs to consider is how to comfort every American who has died of new coronary pneumonia, how to hold accountable U.S. officials who have neglected their duties in the fight against the epidemic, how to avoid a repeat of tragedy in the future. But the U.S. has not concentrated on rectifying the epidemic prevention and control issues. On the contrary, he has been distracting, continuing to amplify the problem of virus traceability. But virus traceability is a scientific problem, should be carried out in collaboration with scientists around the world, should not be politicized at will. This is the consensus of most countries in the international community. Previously, the National Institute of Health collected data collected in the first 3 months of last year. Analysis of blood samples from more than 24,000 Americans showed the new coronavirus appeared in the U.S. in December 2019, weeks before the official first confirmed case. In December 2020, reports from Centers for Disease Control and the Infectious Disease Association showed that in December 13 to 16, 2019, California, Oregon, and Washington, at least 39 people have detected antibodies to new coronavirus in their blood samples. For these early domestic cases, the U.S. government did not seriously investigate open and transparent information. For Dietrich inherited the demon legacy of the Japanese invaders Unit 731. The research scope of its laboratory involved certain bacteria that pose a serious threat to the health of the public, animals, and plants. For Dietrich was found failing to comply with the procedures in June 2019. There are mechanical failures and leakage problems, and the research work is ordered to stop. And almost at the same time, unexplained respiratory disease begins to appear in northern Virginia. Large-scale severe disease broke out in Wisconsin. At present, the U.S. government has remained silent on the above-mentioned issues, considering the gatekeeper theory used by the U.S. government and the consistent lie, deceive, and steal behavior of the U.S. intelligence services. How can the U.S. be convincing? How to ensure its own transparency? Why not provide the necessary channels for international experts to understand relevant information? Why the United States desperately wants to divert the world's attention? Because they are afraid that the new corona epidemic in the United States in 2020 will become synonymous with the most serious man-made disaster in modern human history. This will be a shame that Americans cannot tolerate. The U.S. statement this time just a white blackmail and threat.